Hi there. It's been a minute since I did a video and really didn't think I would be doing one today, but I'm getting over this US election and what has happened and waiting to see, of course, like everyone else, how this is actually going to affect us, mostly affect us as a people. But in thinking about everything, I'm not that worried because I know that my destiny is not in the hands of man and definitely not in the hands of any president that we would ever get. I do hope that good things still happen, that every American will be able to benefit by. I don't wish any ill on the next president at all. I don't. It's just the way the world has come. And it's not where I am, but it's where this world has come. And I know there's many of us that are like, no, 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 we're not playing the game. We're not doing dishonesty. We're not accepting dishonesty. There's some that are still lots that are still ready to fight. So that brings a comfort actually. But at this point, I have been in and out of the country, and I've seen so much better until it's hard for me to just settle. It is, and just stay in the U.S. I still think the U.S. is a great place. If you have patience and ready to roll up your sleeves and work, I do really think that it's a great place. I had someone tell me, well, they want to deport and they want to do this and that and the other. And I'm like, well, I understand the deportation issue, and it's one that should have been fixed. It's one that maybe could have been fixed a little sooner. And that's under the last few years, the last couple presidents, the last three presidents could have dealt with this, but they did not do it. They said they would, and then I guess they got in office and other things became more important or more pressing. I don't know. But we'll see what happens here. I do understand that issue though, because if you're going to come here, it's a great place to come, but yes, you should come legally. I do believe that. As far as taking my black job, I'm not working the fields. That's what my ancestors did, and thank God for them because they led us to where we are now. And there is no going back to that, no matter who the leadership is. So I'm not worried about that. As far as the cost of living, it's been high. It's been higher. It's coming down, but it's still high, and it's been high for years. So that is not a penny here, a penny there is not enough to really help me. Send me a little $1,200 check, and that's all the benefit I get while my taxes go up. That wasn't a benefit either. And I've looked at the big picture, but I still have a very high regard for America because this is where I was born. This is where I was raised. And I'm not going to hate our country. I don't think we're in a good place, and I don't think we're headed to a good place. But I still love our country. But what I want to do is take a little bit of a break and look at our country from the outside. And so I'm kind of discovering some different places to go and visit. I've primarily visited in Africa, and I love it totally. The different places that I've had the opportunity to go, I've fallen in love with each country for different reasons. But the fact is, they're still being European run behind the scenes. They're not really as independent as they it's been stated. They're not that independent. They're totally controlled by European control and the U.S. Because with all the riches there that they're stealing out, there's no reason why they're not keeping enough to be able to match the economy in the U.S. and match the luxury that is available in the U.S. There's no reason for that. that not be happening. So I would say it's not just the U.S. robbing them. It's not just Europeans robbing them, though they are being robbed, but they're allowing themselves to be robbed based on greed. So once that handful of people are can see outside of themselves and their family, the country will then benefit. So they're wonderful places to go. I want to venture out to some others, which I plan on doing this coming up year, and see what I find somewhere else where maybe I can retire without 1,000 hands out for whatever they think I have. I will always have a love for Africa, of course, but I have a great love for the country I grew up in. And because I have enjoyed some benefits in being here, maybe not as much as others, but I don't need a lot. So I'm happy. But I want to go somewhere else and kind of check them out. So I'll vacation some places for the next maybe 2 years or something like that. And then maybe I'll find a place that calls my name. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I went through this depression that lasted for a couple of days. I got physically sick. And I know that some people say, well, Kamala didn't have a chance. She was a black woman. That's two strikes. And it may be 2 strikes. But I think that our country is in such bad shape spiritually and emotionally until I don't understand us choosing a known criminal, not a criminal, that's not an accusation, but a known criminal. We opt for that over anything else. I'm a little bit baffled by that, but and some people say, well, he's a man called by God and this and that. Well, I don't believe that. Because I don't think that God needs to use somebody like that unless he's trying to teach us a lesson. But if you tell me that I need to come to church and hear you give me principles that are supposed to guide my life while you totally embrace something that is absolutely the opposite of what you're teaching me, I can't hear you. Your message has been totally blurred, and I don't have time for it. Do I believe in God? Of course I do. Am I a Christian? Of course I am. But I consider myself a true Christian, working toward the principles that I read, and that I'm convinced we should, which is just principles of honor and honoring other people. That's really how I see it, what love looks like, what sacrificial love looks like, what true love looks like. Those are the things that I look for. So as far as the church is concerned, I'm not anti-church, but I don't think you can justify your message by your actions. And so we'll see if that straightens out as time goes on. Again, I love America. I love my God. I absolutely love the people I've been blessed to be around and have come to know. Good, bad, or indifferent. My love stays in place. And not because that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's just what I do. So, anyway, I just wanted to get on and speak my piece a little bit, not too much, not overboard, but I have some things that I really need to work out and think about as I move forward in my life and how I assess the place that I'm in, the society that I have been a part of for quite a while. I'm not anti anybody. I'm not against anybody. I don't hate anybody. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not worried about someone controlling my life or taking anything from me that I feel like I'm entitled to. Because whatever is mine will be mine. And whatever is not mine shouldn't be mine. So, anyway, Have a good rest of your day, and walk in love and walk in peace. Have a good day.